I'm not dead yet. I feel happy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is not yet dead. Hi, I'm Drew. Welcome to the Beggars Woodshop. Oh yeah, yes, Shopsmith. It's not dead. I think about it now, and I really should have used that Monty Python thumbnail instead of the one with Bones. But I think a lot more people are gonna recognize Bones. Yes, it is not dead, Jim. I know. I'm late to the party in announcing that Shopsmith has a new owner. That information came out back about Christmas, and I held off on purpose because I wanted to wait for the interview. If you have not already seen the interview with My Growth Rings, go check it out. Type in here on YouTube, My Growth Rings, and you'll see the interview by Scott with the new owner, Andrew Deutsch. Herr Deutsche, yeah. Alright, grab yourself something warm like I have. Nice cup of tea for me. And I will spiel. Now, I'm not going to go over the entire interview and all the things that were said. There are a few things that I think we all can agree with. We want to bring the price down. We want to acknowledge the past and some of the ways that the machine operates and doesn't change. There are some things that, yes, we should be looking forward to the future and moving along with. And, of course, getting more people into the machine from schools, which I really wish there was a shop class when I was in high school. But then again, my high school experience is going to be a little different than anybody else's. Getting into some of these other places, doing trade shows. That's where I first really got exposed to the Shopsmith, was actually a demonstration at a state fair. They want to talk about more buildings to get inside, and I know that, okay, well, we have YouTube, we have the internet technology, and they want us to make use of that when it comes to demonstrations and answering questions. And there were a couple of things that I felt were pretty ambitious, especially in the long-term plan. But I got nothing wrong with ambition. But some things it's like, okay, we're talking something pretty advanced here. What's that going to do with price and the like? Which, yes, let's bring the price down a little bit. So, nothing wrong with ambition. I admit I visualize things and get a lot of ambition. I won't call them delusions of grandeur. Because they're not. They're more ambitious ideas. And in the end, some things come down to simplicity when I make them. I remember that even in college, this big idea, this whole thing, and everything just turned out so simple, and it actually worked out to my advantage. Everybody likes some things a little bit more simplistic. Hope you got something nice and hot too. It is a cold day out there, and I got a windy day right now. So, this is all wonderful news to hear. We're not dead. We're still going forward. I am happy to give aid any way I can to help promote the tool. I don't know if my video is even being watched by the owner or not, or if the owner's aware of me, but hey, I am here. I can help. I'm out here on the West Coast. I got a Woodcraft around the corner if you want to do demos there. I don't know if they will. But I'm looking forward to the future and seeing what happens. If there's one thing I'd love to see them do, yes, is do those special releases that were mentioned, that some tool companies do, where it's like, okay, we don't make this product anymore, but we'll do a special release and only have so many, and then people purchase those. And it's, yeah, I'd love to do that with the speed reducer, the speed increaser, because I could use one of those. And even if eventually I upgrade to a more modern headstock power, using still the old headstock, I'm all for using those old ones as demonstration purposes and reminding us of our history with this tool, because there is a lot of history with this tool. So, Herr Deutsch, I look forward to what you have in mind. I look forward to helping with this. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we all look forward to a wonderful time with Shopsmith and hopefully bringing it back to what it used to be when it was the company, as they keep saying. So, Shopsmith USA, I'm on board. Well, I know this sounds like a bit of a ramble and whatever, but yep, it's not dead. Go check out that interview. I can't wait to see what happens next. And I can't wait for things to get back up and running and even back to the, I guess you could say, the glory days. This is wonderful to hear. Yeah, go check out the interview. And hopefully I will see you next time right here on the Beggars Woodshop. It's not dead, Jim.